Hey everybody, Chris here from Unfocused Media. So today we are bringing back the focus group, if nothing else just for today because I missed it. So, and we're going to do, this is Warhammer Chaosbane. I believe it's on Game Pass is where I grabbed this from. It was either Game Pass or it was a gold game, I'm not sure, I don't remember. But I've played a little bit of it. I think level 18, that's my mage right there. But we're going to start a new one, and then after a little while, maybe I'll jump back into this character and see how. Wait, what? I'm not sure what just happened. It went. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the one I had was High Elf Mage. So I would like to do either just your Empire Soldier, or I was actually wanting to do Slayer, maybe. Okay, so let's just go through them. So Empire Soldier's your tank. High Elf is your mage, obviously. Slayer is just... I'm actually confused. What is this? So he's just a dual wielder. He doesn't have armor and shit. I guess you swap out. So it's a lot like Diablo, I guess. Everything I read on it said it was basically a Diablo 3 clone. I didn't play a whole lot of Diablo, but what I did, I can definitely see similarities. But as far as class-wise, I don't know. Anyhow, dual wield basically. Wood archer, rogue type. I'm not sure what engineer does. I think they just have some cool ass gadgets and shit. I don't know. Witch hunter is not gonna happen because it is expansion only. Oh shit. What'd I do? What'd I do? And I just saw that said permadeath. Oh, it did. That's interesting. So I've died with my guy here. He wasn't permadeath. Oh, so I hit left bumper and it took me to permadeath. But then I hit Y and it took me to create. Okay, anyhow, I'm playing on the Xbox One, by the way. I do not have a Series X. Let's go Slayer. Sure, rock and roll. Right, so can we? I guess we don't customize. Fuck it, just go. Yup. Rock and roll.
As a young dwarf in the great city of Karak, you were taught the legends of your ancestors. Ever since, you have longed for the day when you could win fame and glory of your own and restore the luster of your much-diminished clan. When High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer called for warriors to aid Kislev during the Great Chaos Invasion, you were one of the first to pledge your service. Along with your father and your younger brothers, you left Karak behind, marching eagerly to war. It wasn't long before you were in the thick of the fight, trapped inside the city of Kislev. You and your kin fought fiercely against the Chaos Horde. When Kul's first assault breached the city gates, it was the dwarfs who led the counterattack that drove the enemy back and saved the day. Your fearlessness in battle earned you the name Axebiter, and the Kislevites hailed you as a hero. But the more you tasted of glory, the more you began to crave it. When Magnus's army arrived outside the city, your thirst for immortal fame ended in tragedy. Leading a force of 300 dwarfs, you tried to fight your way out of the city to join the Imperials and fight Kul's army together. It was a deed worthy of legend, but not even Grimnir himself could have fought his way through so vast a horde. Your reckless charge was driven back at a bitter cost. Half of the valiant dwarfs that had followed you were slain, including your father and all of your brothers. Racked with guilt over the deaths of your kin, you swore powerful oaths of vengeance against the dark powers. And so you chose the path of the Slayer, seeking redemption through a glorious death in battle. When the final battle outside the city walls began, you went forth alone to find Asavakul and challenge him to single combat. You carved a bloody path through the enemy, reaching the Chaos Lord in time to see him fall to Magnus and his knights. After the battle, you accepted an invitation from Magnus to join his retinue and return with him to Nuln. As far as you were concerned, the new Emperor owed you a glorious death, and with many of Asavakul's champions still alive, you could be sure Magnus would not lack for foes.
Okay, so far the load screen, the load time on Xbox One's pretty awful. But so far, so I just finished Act 1 with my mage, and there was a lot of, it was just going back and forth to the sewers. Nothing real,
It was an age of lawlessness and despair. A time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
What's all that noise? Let's take a look.
So you have a basic skill, which is here. So down at the bottom left, you'll see places to, that's where we're going to equip different abilities and such like that. Your LB is your potion. It'll get to all this, but it seems like you have unlimited potions. It just takes a while to recharge. And you have basic attacks that you will get different ones. So the mage is the only one I've done so far, and I have, I don't know, there's several different attacks that you have to choose from and assign to, and they use skill points. However, the basic attacks do not use any energy or mana or anything like that, so you can just spam it.
An attack! Ah, thank the ancestors. If it's Magnus they want, they'll have to go through me first. I'd best get to the throne room.
Okay, so you can see the map on the top right. This is the area that you start out in, obviously, but is the area at the very beginning of the game. I don't know if it swaps. I think it does. We will get into some spoilers, obviously, because we got to play through it a little bit. But like I said, at the end of it, I'll jump into my mage so you can see that with some upgraded powers. But until then, we'll just kind of go from the start here. We're not going to take a look at all the classes or anything near that. What are we doing now? Skill points. When you apparently I leveled up. Yeah, new skills accessible in the skills tab. To equip skill, you need skill points. And this is cool. So whenever you have a skill equipped and you unequip that skill, you get those skill points back to use because each skill. Here we go. Okay. I've just leveled up and acquired new skill. It's gonna tell me to use my potion. We're gonna skip that. Hopefully, make me use my potion. Now let's go to the skills. Okay, here's your inventory, obviously. Yeah, so you just, literally just click on something. I don't have shit yet, so we're gonna skip that. Here is the skill section. So there's your basic skills. That's the one I got right now, Savage Swing. Looks like I just got this one, Shred. So this one uses energy. You can reassign these to any that you want. These are all passive over here, but these are all active. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Wow, that took a shitload of energy. Holy crap, it's still going. Why is it still going?
I need to fight.
Wow. Okay, I don't like that. Shit. Alright.
Thanks, Sigmar, you're here. There's monsters everywhere. The tower's being overrun.
I know, exhilarating, isn't it? Now where's Mag?
Upstairs in the throne room. There's
Whoops.
armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need, but hurry.
You do not auto-collect. You have to manually do it, and there is also not an auto-equip. Okay, no. Ooh. Oh, it's dead. I guess there is an auto-equip because it automatically equipped them. That's all I got. So your tattoos and your beards give you armor for this dude, I guess. That's weird. Okay. You can just hold down and spam. Over there? Nothing. I'm not the biggest fan of your movement speed right off the bat, but I do believe that you get stuff that... Chained Axe. Uses it to quickly rush toward his enemies. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Okay, alright.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There's only one thing to do. Roaring a battle oath, you ready your axe and charge! By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room, but these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, dwarf, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But before the witch hunter could make good on his threat, a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Lore Master of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Raggy Axebiter has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, then everything he fought for will have been for nothing. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
What? What just happened? So that happened to me the other day, yesterday. The sound completely went out, and then I was in a loading screen like this, and it got real slow and drawn out and shaky and creepy. It was real fucking weird, and it was real late at night, and I shut it off. These load times, they're just a little slow. And then I have seen some tearing. At least I think that's what it's called. That's what it looks like. Its screen looks, I don't know if we'll see it here,
There
probably
are
not.
dark and terrible forces at work in the city, Braggy Axebiter. If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her, we must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
Just tell me where I can find them, elf. My axe will take care of the rest.
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here is vulnerable. Your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path, but beware. There is no telling what foul things await you in the darkness.
Ha! By Grimnir, I hope you're right.
It's funny because, like, the acting's okay. It's over the top as shit, but it's okay, right? But like, there were some parts in my elf's campaign where I just super felt like I was listening to a radio broadcast, and that's totally fine. I have no problem with that at all. But it made me laugh. Am I going down here? So I'm trying to get a hold of a copy of Diablo 3 because I want to compare them. Okay, so expedition. So this wasn't unlocked on my other guy. That's crazy. I wonder if I unlocked it. Because I know you have later on we get like a chest, right? The place we started out, the room we started out there, that's our like dorm or whatever, and there's a chest there, and that shares between all your people, all your characters that you have. So I wonder if I unlocked that with my other character. Yeah, we're gonna go on main quest. We're not gonna spend much time here. I just want to kind of get the basics down here, maybe get some powers, level up a little bit, get some powers going, just so we can kind of see what this dude has. With the mage, you're able to spam like fucking at least two powers at once. Your basic attacks that don't take any mana, no energy. You can just hold the buttons. So I assigned there's like a fire missile and like some lightning that you get in the beginning, and energy management, huh? Certain advanced skills require energy. You don't have enough energy, you cannot use them. Okay, regenerate by killing people with basic skills. Okay. I don't remember what I said. Oh, you can spam shit, so I just literally held down buttons and just, like, I'm holding A currently. And then you just go. It's fucking brutal. But there are just tons and tons and tons of enemies. I don't know if they respawn. I don't think they respawn as you go back through. I mean, if you go on a different, like, run, yes. But, like if I were to kill every enemy in this dungeon and then get all the way to the end and come back, I don't think they respawn. I've definitely done some wandering after I've killed a whole bunch, and, like, I would find some stragglers, but I think that's just what they were, was just stragglers that I missed, or maybe an area that I missed. But I don't know that for certain. Gravy. See, they just fucking keep on coming. There is no cooldown for that. Interesting. So that was a blood. I think it's called Bloodlust. It's just like a super power up type thing. So it's in the bottom left, but it's the top of the bottom left. Why is my energy just constantly going down? I don't understand that. Do I have to, like, cancel that or something? Why is his energy like that? So something's up there. I'm doing something wrong there. I don't know what it is. Crazy though, and it just coming back up. Okay, nope. And what? I don't get that energy thing. New skill. So you unlock a new skill every time you level up. But like I said, each skill, besides the very basic skills, require skill points to operate, to lock in that. So let's go. Whoops. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Well, I also already forgot about that. Okay, so what was I going to do with this? So this is what we're going to do. Let's have a look at the new skill we unlocked. So it automatically equipped it to X. Last Bastion. Let out a war cry that grants maximum health bonus to all players. Okay. Generates energy and rage. So as you level up, you get you like I said, every time you level up you get a new skill, and as you get those skills, like this requires level 8, that requires level 16, that sort of thing. But then each one will require, see how, like, it says skill points 4 right above required level 16. So that means that it costs 4 points to equip that. So then down below my guy here, points available 20 out of 30. So that means that if I had skills available, I have 20 points available to equip those skills. So I could equip Last Bastion Superior when it's unlocked, and Shred Superior when it's unlocked. And then there goes my 20 points. But as you unequip, you get those points back. So now we have 25 because that costs 20. I'm sorry, that costs 5 points. So it's kind of a neat system. I like it. It causes you to really take a look, later on anyhow, it causes you to really take a look at the skills that you have, what you're using, what you're not using, what you would prefer to use. And the upgrades for all the, for the skills that I have messed with so far with the mage are very satisfying. Like the upgraded basic skills in particular are very satisfying. The combat in general is pretty satisfying. Okay, so here is, so the white is, I think is just like a common. gear, loot. The blue, I think, is either uncommon or rare. But then you'll get into, like, epic and heroic, I think, maybe. Why is my fucking energy... I don't understand. Something's like you didn't take the phone charger out of the wall or something, and it's just draining energy. Let's check out the loot we just got. So... Okay, so obviously your green's going to be up, right? But damage over time and armor is all I got equipped now. Now we've got one with critical damage plus armor. We got maximum health. There's some that regenerate health regeneration. The only thing I don't like about this game is that I have not found a way to auto-equip the best gear. Because there's just so much loot that I find myself going back to the inventory screen either too much and obsessing over it, or saying fuck it and not going back at all, and then I'm wandering around with, you know, with subpar gear when I could have a better chance. But that being said, the game is not that hard so far. There's been a couple parts, but I've also only played single player, and that's all this video is, single player. From what I've seen, the game makes it very, very easy to bring in another player, and I read that it scales difficulty with how many people you have, like, in your party or whatever. So if you have, you know, 3 other friends with you, you can have up to 4, I believe. I don't think you can bring any more in online. But you can definitely have 4 playing with you, and I believe 4 couch co-op, which is what I'm after. So that's going to scale up, you know, and it's going to be more difficult, which is fantastic. I like that. But being single player, I haven't had too much trouble so far. I did die once or twice, I believe. And that was... I was going to say fairly early on, but I don't think it actually was. I think it was a little bit later, so I think it, you know... I'm interested to see where the difficulty goes, I'm staying single player, you know, for the elf character I have, I think, anyhow. We'll see what happens. You never know. There's a reason this fucking website's called Unfocused Media, so... We're going to go with maximum health and energy, though. Critical damage. Well, no, I don't really think the critical damage matters right now. So we're going to go there. Anything else? Oh, they're both equipped already. Okay, good. Good. Good, okay. The mage is more of a ranged character, or at least the way I prefer to play him is a ranged character. Even though they do swarm your ass pretty good, but he's able to kind of sit back and pick people off from afar. And that's what I've been doing for the last, I don't know how many hours I have into Act 2 is where I was at with that guy, but so not too awful long. So your map down there, tells you where all the chests are. And I just realized that I can do this. So let's go get this chest down here. That's obnoxious, though. Just bam. So I just want to play enough to get a couple levels in, get a couple new skills. See, we'll check out the mage. we got here? So I actually okay. What if I hold down? Does not. Just hold down collect. I guess it does. No, it still didn't. Just auto. See, you see what I'm talking about? I'm already going back in looking at more shit. If it would just auto-equip the best stuff, I wouldn't have to do this and I could play the fucking game. And it's overwhelming and it's irritating. Let's go ahead and make our way through this because we're just going to keep coming back to the sewers. This first area is just basically nothing but sewers. You go to town for a little bit, you run around, you find the fucking head dude, and then he tells you to go back to the fucking sewers. And then you go back to the fucking sewers and you kill more of these sons of bitches. I don't know what causes that bloodlust drop. That fills that gauge. And once that's filled, you get a little, like, super focus thing. Okay, that was that X move. That was. So somehow you kill people sometimes gives you that bloodlust energy. Oh fuck, wrong button. And that triggers the cooldown. So you'll get stuff that you'll get loot that makes your cooldowns less time and stuff like that. Oh, hello. What just happened there? What is the fuck is going on there? Oh, that's creepy. I fought these guys before, but I never saw how. Oh god, they come back at you? Interesting. Keep coming, man. I just saw your comments. What's up, man? Yeah, but wasn't Diablo... Didn't it have an auto-equip? Like, auto-equip, like you could like hold it down and auto-equip the best one or some shit like that, right? Like, that would make it so much less stressful. Because as it is, I'm just gonna be wandering around with insufficient shit. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I played 3 for a little bit. I never played 2, but I saw they're bringing it back. Yeah, I didn't play a whole lot of 3. But I do remember, I think it was 3 that did the fucking auto-equip thing. That's all I need here. If I had an auto-equip, this game would be just fine. It gets a little repetitive, but I think these games get a little repetitive. I haven't played a whole lot of these types of games. There's that screen tear. You see that shit? Is it coming through? There's some parts of the game, like, it gets real bad right here. And then there's some parts where the fucking frame rate drops a lot. And that's... like, last night, I had had a couple of beers, and it was really starting to hurt my head.
My son's decided he's... If those cultists come back, we'll be ready for them, boss.
I'd best get to the market while I can.
But it's pretty. It looks good. I bet on an X, a 1X or a Series X, I bet that frame rate is a shit ton better, and it might not have the tears either.
There's nothing in the tunnels outside the tower except dead men. Plenty of signs that there are more cultists deeper in the sewers, though, or I'm no dwarf.
Yeah, I agree. I would imagine it would be easy to implement, you know, and that would just make it.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has only just begun. Well done. Return to me when you are ready for your next task.
So that's basically every fucking quest so far in Act 1, is just kind of go to the sewers and beat up a bunch of shit.
There is grim news from the tower.
Let's see.
Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
Oh, this may have been a PC port.
So, I'd have done the same.
I don't know anything about it. I just saw it on the list of games for Game Pass. Was looking for a Diablo type.
They've been gone too long, Braggy.
I was looking for something. I was looking for some couch co-op because I was gonna get. I had Alien Fireteam Elite in my hands day before yesterday. I had it in my hands, and it's a 3-person fucking survival shooter, right? Online, local, or online multiplayer only, no local. The whole fucking game is you go out and you shoot fucking aliens. At least that's everything I've seen. That's all I want it to be. I don't give a shit. I want to go out and I want to shoot hordes of aliens with my friends. And I want to be able to have couch co-op, and then I want to be able to bring somebody in online. No fucking couch co-op. What the fuck? For real. Okay, so real quick, we're not gonna do anything else here. I'm gonna okay, so we now have where I'm at right here is I don't remember what it's called. It's just a place you go donate. Boss rush. Oh yeah, so okay, so I unlocked the boss rush with my mage right before I stopped. So it carries over. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the rest of this shit is. Trade, donation. Oh, okay. Collector's Guild. A guild that collects, sorts, and categorizes all sorts of items. You give them shit, and it brings your reputation. So it looks like you'll eventually be able to trade, but I haven't been doing that. So I need to have a look at everything real quick. You can change the appearance of your gear. So I need to make sure I got all the best shit. Health regen, right there. Bam. Health drain, sure. Okay, so now I'm going to donate all of my extra shit that I don't want. So click it, click it, click it, done. Now, and that unlocks different appearances for stuff, and it you get a reputation. I'm not even sure what all happens with that yet. So I really just unlocked this, or just started messing with this right before I stopped with my other character. So we're just gonna go ahead and donate all our shit, cause fuck it. Nintendo games, I think so. Honestly, I haven't played any Nintendo games for a fucking hot minute. You get a hold of that OLED Switch, huh? Okay, so that's what you do there. That's all we're gonna do with this character. And now I'm gonna hop into my other character. I think I just have to go back to the home screen. Hop into the mage so you can see what some upgraded. You can see a little bit upgraded skill tree. So we're not gonna do anything story-wise because it's farther ahead. I don't know how many acts there are. Dude, you should absolutely get a Switch. I loved mine. I just hadn't played enough. I had that fucking Joy-Con drift, and then I just didn't play it because of that, so I got rid of it. It is a fantastic console, and the games are amazing. And fucking Zelda, Breath of the Wild is like one of 2 Zelda games that I actually like. I don't really care for most of the Zelda games, but I really liked Breath of the Wild. Hell yeah, Metroid. Hell yeah. That fucking Mario Odyssey is really good too. I didn't play the new Pokemon on it. How do... Oh, LB's new permadeath. Okay, I guess I could have seen. So we're just gonna hop into this dude. I don't know what the Forges of Nuln is. I have not looked into that. Oh, that's way the fuck up there. Chapter 6? Why is that available? Okay. Well, so maybe if there's not that many chapters... I mean, if there's more chapters than I thought, then we can go ahead and play a little bit of this one. Because I really want to show you the powers and shit. But goddamn, it just takes so fucking long to load. Again, I'm on an Xbox One. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so here's my mage. So I have all... I don't know if it's legendary or heroic equipment, but you see the color. Man, I got an achievement for that too, by the way. Now my skills... Oh, I didn't realize that was a basic one. So we're actually going to move that to there. Okay, so your first round of basics don't cost... They don't take any energy, and they don't cost any skill points. Once you get up, once you get past there, they start costing points and using energy. So this is the first one he started with. It's just like a fireball, and then I got an upgraded fireball missile thing. And then this dude has a fucking ball you can control with the right thumbstick. Right, but that one uses energy. But he also regenerates energy. So your basic attack is a pretty powerful missile. Your other basic attack is fucking lightning. And that shit is fun. But you can spam them together at the same time and cost 0 energy whatsoever. And you can also have this going while you do that. If you have enough fingers or thumbs. So it can just get pure fucking chaos. Pretty quick. Okay, so I've already donated all my shit. Let's go elsewhere. Yeah, the tear was awful. Oh, maybe that's... See, I don't know anything about it. I just know that it looks like shit when that happens. See, it was doing it again. It looks like wavy. See that? But the fucking lightning just kind of picks out targets. And you can control which direction it goes, but you can't control where it hits necessarily. But it's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're in a forest now. We're seeing some different people here. Thank God we're out of the fucking sewers, man. That shit was getting old. But like single player, most of these guys, they don't stand a chance, and they hoard. Like they fucking, they come up on your shit. But they go down quick. Like there was a boss battle that was, it was okay. You know, it wasn't crazy. I definitely wouldn't call it hard though. Like it's no fucking Bloodborne battle. Dude, the mage is fantastic. I anticipate that I'll be just checking out all the rest of them, all the rest of the things too. But I can't imagine any of them being any better than the mage. So the sword and shield guy is your tank, and he throws down. From what I read, he throws down like I don't know if it's like a barrier or whatnot, but it's just like it might be a barrier. Some kind of defensive thing where he draws aggro, and then you can just fucking hang back and just unleash hell if you got a mage. So I'm pretty excited to have another player or two to see where the difficulty goes and like what all kind of combos we can get going. I don't know about crossplay or anything like that. I would imagine not, but I would imagine maybe PC and Xbox could play together. If it's on, I assume it is. That would be cool. But yeah, very Diablo-esque. I mean, that's, you know, that's what they're going for, and they don't seem to make any bones about it, so fuck it. It's what it is, you know? Have a goddamn good time, you know? It's just whether or not they implement everything correctly, where it makes sense. And, you know, and so far, yes, they have. Everything makes sense. Everything seems to work pretty well. There's just some performance issues, but like the overall gameplay, I think seems solid. It's fun. Like I found myself, I just put it on last night to play for a little while just to check it out, you know, and I found myself playing all night. It's very satisfying when you get the upgrades because they're legitimate upgrades, you know. Like you feel the difference. But I do wish the frame rate was a little bit better. But again, on a newer console, updated console, or PC for that matter, I would imagine it's probably fine. If it's not, then that's a real issue. I also don't have any idea what this game costs. Alright, so there we go. Got all them peeps. Let's do a little mission here and call it. Yeah, it looked like anybody's respawning at all, so they're all probably just gone. I wonder if like if I left and came back, what they would do. I don't even know if I can. Fucking Sekiro. I almost started playing it, and then, man, I feel like it's too hard for me. I feel like I get frustrated. And it's been really hard to keep my attention on a game long enough to beat it lately. Like, I couldn't get through Final Fantasy VII. I couldn't do it. I played a shitload of it, couldn't do it. I think it's a very good game. I think it has its issues, obviously, but what game doesn't? But even that one, I was super in on it, and then I played it for a while, and then couldn't fucking. I just dropped out. I've been playing Immortals. Phoenix Rising, Phoenix, yeah, whatevs, Immortals. I'm playing the shit out of it. That is a very good game. But I didn't fall out on it. I stopped on purpose because I got to the end and I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready to go finish it off, and we got all the DLC and stuff with it too, so that's exciting. So like that one will get finished pretty soon because I want to see what the other rest of the stuff is. But you know, okay. So back to this. So I haven't found a need for a tank yet. Now, granted, I'm playing single person or single player. I'm on normal difficulty too. Because I've got, the way this dude's set up is we've got, you know, health regen and shit like that. So it automatically comes back. And I must have something that has some damn good defense and armor and shit on it, because he just doesn't take that much damage. Interesting. Huh. Those basic attacks, man, those things are legit. Love it. They're just sucking. They just come at you all directions all the time. But, you know, I'm glad that the game's not super hard, because, like, if I got swarmed like this and wasn't able to, you know, hold my own, at least to some degree, to where it felt fair, at least, that's all I want, you know? I'd be fucking done. See ya. But they make it manageable, so I like it. Not something I put on and stress out over, you know. And those games have their place too. Abso-fucking-lutely. But lately for me, especially, well, it's that way during the summer. Most of the time anyhow, you know. Like even if I'm not outside necessarily, like my focus just kind of shifts. So like I need something that's it's whoa. The fuck is up with that guy? Oh, apparently not much. Okay, thank you. See, like they're pretty easy to control the crowds. What the fuck? The lightning slows them down too. It's just so fucking cool. It's just way cool how it all fits together. And you can can use it all to your advantage. I have there's a tornado too, but I needed the space. Oh, you know what? We can we'll get to a spot and I'll show you the bloodlust. Oh shit, mastered. So that's this. Oh shit, I keep forgetting I have this. So this guy you can control with your right thumbstick and just fuck with people. So let's go have a look at the master one. It's this one. So if we... Oh shit. What's that look like? Oh, that's fucking rad. Ah. Those things just bounce off of shit for a little while till you till it goes away. Deuces. Thing looks like it should die. Looks like something you have to kill. Taking care of fucking business. I get a good boss to use it on. I'll do the bloodlust thing like I was saying. Oh, just saw your text here. Your chats. It's harder than the Soulsborne game? Yeah, then I'm out. Because I played a shitload of Dark Souls 3. I don't even know how far I got, but I played it a lot. I really like that game. But, it gets hard. But I get it, too. I understand why. And, like, I love it. Yeah, I feel like I played some Necromancer in Diablo. But I never I played it on 360. I could never read any of the text because I was always way far away from the TV when I played Diablo 3 because I was always like with people at somebody's house. I don't know. A little randomness for you. I was looking for some kind of like bigger enemy that I can show the bloodlust thing and then finish this quest. We'll bow out. Because, I mean, that's the game, at least so far. It's good. I like it. It's got its issues, but again, no game doesn't. I have not played any of the other Warhammer games. I have no idea what they're even like. I think, no, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate because I have no idea. But there's just a whole lot of this. A whole lot of people coming at you and you fucking killed them. It's nice because the lightning slows them down. So you can just watch them drain. If you get to them early enough, they don't have even a fucking hope of a chance. The whole hello. Bloodlust. Here we go. So bam. Just straight fucks them up, and it sends whatever the fuck that shit is. Look at that. Decimated him. That's the boss killer, you know? Like, that's what I used on the boss, and it just fucking... Bam. Sit down. Now, again, I have to go through and look at all those different fucking loots. Yeah, I thought there were... That's what I thought there was just like a ton of Warhammer games. And I feel like I remember seeing like different types. But that's what... I mean, that's kind of what I did. I picked it at random. I've been kind of in the mood for the top down or 3/4 top down or whatever this is called. And it's one of my favorite games, or the game that got me interested in these types of games. It was whatever Gauntlet was on Xbox Prime. Buddy of mine was playing it one night. I was like, I don't know, 18, 19 or whatever. I went over to the house and he was playing it. And I went over just to like grab a bite to eat and say what's up or whatever, but ended up staying there all fucking night because that game sucked us in. Beat it. I don't know if we beat it one night, but ended up beating it at some point there. I think was it Gauntlet Dark Legacy? Was that on Xbox? The first one? Bloodlust is an ultimate ability, and it just straight fucks everything up. It looks a little ridiculous. Like, it looks unnatural. Like, you couldn't really see him all that well when he did it, but, like, just his movement, it just looks unnatural. It's a little comical. But it just straight decimates everything. I get another one I'll show you. So I think this was on Game Pass. Like I said, it was either Game Pass or it was a gold game. But if it is on Game Pass and you have Game Pass, and you like these games, I mean, it's worth checking out. It's worth playing. Especially if you have a new gen console that maybe it runs a little smoother. I haven't had too many issues this time though. Maybe my console was just chugging last night too. I mean, we've seen some tears, yeah, but like the frame rate's not super bad. Like it was last night. It was like slowing down and choppy last night. Or I just hit a fucking some kind of bug. Or I was drunker than I thought I was. That's also possible. Bam! There we go. Okay, so here's your bloodlust. So, like, he just kind of does this, and it just looks unnatural. Like, why doesn't he just throw those little fucking stars out? It's a cool power. But I just don't understand why he has to jump so much. It just looks tiring. It looks tiring. Yeah, the Gauntlet, it was a lot like it was a lot like Baldur's Gate. Ooh, Baldur's Gate. I want to play Baldur's Gate. How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Gotta make my way all the way back. Yeah, they definitely do not respawn. You know, that might have been GameCube that he was playing it on. Because he went, so... He had an Xbox. No, he had a GameCube. And then he took it back and got an Xbox. And then he sold that and got a GameCube back. So that was all during like a fucking 2-month period. And a lot of we played a lot of games in that couple month period, but it all blurs together. Okay. Because I don't know what the fuck was on what. I don't know what the fragments do yet, so... Oh, you know, can we look? Yeah, there we go. So those fragments there... I don't know what they do. No idea. Right, so, okay, well... That's probably going to be it. I'm going to finish this quest out. And that's going to be it. I may find something else to do. Another game to do. Stream today. I don't know. Seemed like a day to do it. Been a minute. It's been a long time, actually. And I gotta go. Wait, where the fuck did I go? Out of here. I'm just gonna run past you guys. Woof! Well, they're easy to get past, at least. Where the fuck I'm going, who knows? Good gravy! I mean, this is a big-ass group of people, and I'm staying right around 90% health, so, like, they do a pretty good job of giving you the buffs you need. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. You down here. Yes. So will they follow me into the camp? No, they do not. Probably a good idea. Okay, let's go turn this in.
Here are the supplies
Hello.
I promised. They should last you and your people for quite some time.
Medicine's teeth. You gathered all this with red axis monsters breathing down your neck? I'm impressed. This is more than I dared hope for. You risk your life for our sake, and that counts for something among my people. I am Leonid Gorchev, and I speak for everyone in this camp when I say I am in your debt. You and your comrades are welcome here. If there is anything you need, speak to our merchant. There are shrines as well if you seek the blessings of the gods. In the meantime, I must see to my people. Return to me when you are ready, and we will speak more about this sorceress you're hunting for.
New skill. Yeah, so you get these fragments for something. I don't know what the hell. I imagine something down the road. Well, I know something down the road. They will be useful, but what for yet? I don't know. Now he said merchant. We still cannot trade. Just donate. Okay, but anyhow, that's gonna do it for Warhammer Chaosbane on the Xbox One. This is gonna be something too. This was in the. You see that fucking tear in frame rate? That's terrible. That's fucking awful. Anyhow, it's gonna do it for this. Thank you for checking it out, and I will see